Hello guys, this is me, DavePink243, and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Leaf Green. In the last episode, we raised up our newly caught Pikachu, and also its named Sishunter, all the way up to level 8. I think it's going to be great. So let's first off get this potion right here. Get out of the way. And not get interrupted by a wild battle, thank you very much. Fucking Weedle. Oh, you're not a trainer. I just assumed you were. But anyway, there's a very specific reason as to why I chose Pikachu. I mean, there's other reasons as well, but there's this specific reason right now as to why I caught this thing. For instance, Weedle is a Pokemon that has the potential of carrying the ability Poison Point. It acts kind of like in the way that Stag does, but instead of paralyzing the target, instead of paralyzing the opposing Pokemon, it poisons them. And right there, Weedle just uses Poison Sting. It has a 10% chance of poisoning the target. So, take it as you will. It's a bit of a pain to deal with. Aha! You missed. Better luck next time, buddy. So, great, we're gonna get to level 9, and... No, Caterpie can't hack it! Well, of course it can't, it's a stupid bug. So let's switch back over to Trap Tricks really quick so we can get to the same level. Yo! You can't just jam out if you're a Pokemon trainer. Okay, Doug. Weedle. Now, normally I'd be worried about my Pokemon getting poisoned from potential Poison Point and Poison Sting, but here's something cool about Bulbasaur. It's not just a grass type, it's a grass poison type. Yes, it's like that from the start, so that's a pretty cool aspect of it that I really like. So I can't get hacked by poison. It doesn't matter how many poison stings I use or whether I make physical contact with the thing or not. It doesn't matter, they can't poison this thing. Because it's a poison type already. And String Shot. This is like the typical bug type standard that you're seeing, that you're used to seeing in early game. String Shot lowers the accuracy of... Not the accuracy, the fuck am I saying? The speed of the target. In later games, it was changed to where, String Shot would lower the speed of the target by 2 levels, but here it's just 1. And almost a level up, but not quite, and Kakuna. I will definitely switch out for this. Because, well, Pikachu's able to handle this thing much better, because you wanna know why? Thunder Shock is a special attack. If you don't know, in generations 1 to 3, depending on what type of move the attack of the move is. For instance, Thunder Shock is an electric type attack. Depending on what type of the attack it is, it'll either be physical or special. In this case, since it's an electric type move, it is special. And that just blows right through any potential hardens. So Pikachu is really useful for taking out the Kakunas and Metapods. And I think I should go back and heal. That one potion isn't really going to do me any favors. Yeah, I would really like to save my money right about now. Because, money's kind of, scarce as of right now. Like, it's kind of hard to get. Just because they're getting so little. So we're gonna heal up. And get on with our day. Like, let's just haul ass to get over there. It sucks going at this speed, like... Okay, I must tell you guys right now, we're gonna get an item, sometime soon where it's going to allow us to go faster. But right now we are just moving at a snail's pace, and I don't like it. It's obnoxious, really. Yeah, just like the NPC said, like this place is kind of a maze. It's not really that hard to navigate. I don't know my way around too well in Viridian Forest, but it's not a complicated dungeon to get through. It's just that with all the grass in the way, it's kind of daunting to go through. Trainer tips: contact Professor Oak via PC to get your Pokedex evaluated. Right here's an item ball. Antidote. That cures, that heals off poison from one of your Pokemon. Now, since Straptrix is about to level up, I might as well just kill this Weedle and get any experience I can. I might as well. I'm so close to a level up. I'd be hard pressed not to do this. Jeez, crit. But yeah, since I'm also since this thing is also part poison, I don't take super effective damage from poison type attacks, and I learned Fine Whip. All right. Our first grass type attack. Unfortunately, it's not going to be very useful for us right now. Let's see, are you the same guy that we fought earlier? Yeah, you are. Okay, so I was kind of going around in a circle then. For poison, use antidote. Get it at Pokemarts. So yeah, time to go through the slow and arduous task of going through the grass without repels. Repels are basically the stuff that you use to ward off wild Pokemon that are of a lower level than you. There's an item ball. So we found a Pokeball, yay! I got one back. Oh sure, now I encounter a male Pikachu without even trying. Gee, thanks guys. Well, gee, thanks, game. Being fucking rude to me. God, like... You can tell I'm kind of struggling to navigate through this place because I don't quite remember how to get through here. I'll find a way somehow, some way, shape, or form. Like, I feel like we should already be in the city that we're supposed to be. I might be little, but I won't like it if you go easy on me. I never go easy on trainers. Alright, bug catcher Anthony. Alright, another Caterpie. And Sissunder is going to go up to level 10 after this. And, oh, level 8. That's the highest that we've seen up until this point that another trainer had. Yeah, the highest level Pokemon we've encountered thus far. But we got it with a pointless critical hit that we did not need whatsoever. So, alright, level 10. Good. Oh, boo, nothing went right. Well, sucks to be you then. Okay, for the rest of this place, I'm actually going to be sticking with Pikachu because, Bulbasaur's going to catch up very quickly. You'll see why. And Pikachu's not going to be very useful, later on. You'll see why. Okay, I think I'm getting towards the end. Alright, we have a trainer that has its back turned. So let's just see. Bugcatcher Charlie. Kinda just reminds me of Charlie in the Chocolate Factory. I know that there's like a... I know that people have mixed feelings on that film. I think it's a worthy follow-up to Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. I don't know. You may sound disgusted by this, but I grew up with Charlie in the Chocolate Factory, and not the faithful old film that everyone's used to. And speaking of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, there's just this movie that came out a couple of years ago that I despise because it's unoriginal and it tarnishes Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory so much, and that is like the Tom and Jerry movie version of it. It is awful. I don't know why they keep having Tom and Jerry go through these go through this direction of, like, being put in things that they're not supposed to be in. Just let them be just let them be their own original thing, guys. Have them go through their own adventures. So right now we're learning Quick Attack. I'm going to get rid of Growl because I don't need it. So Quick Attack. That basically allows you to attack first before the enemy unless they have a move that out-prioritizes it, like Protect or Extreme Speed, for example. But, okay, we're almost done. We're almost done with this damn dungeon. But yeah, just let Tom and Jerry be their own original thing, like how they were, with films like, Shiver Me Whiskers and The Fast and the Furry. At least in those films, at least they were going through their own adventures, and, like, you know, some of the jokes actually worked. The Willy Wonka Tom and Jerry film, however, is just bad and obnoxious, with no good jokes to speak of. And my friend Squid of Baconator, like, he went over the film in terms of, like, he kind of, like, reviewed it, and, like, back then, and it was, like, yeah, he didn't like it either. It was, he said it was awful, basically. If I were to voice his own words, like, that's basically why I would just sum it up as, in his words, just, it was awful. See, I don't know why they keep putting Tom and Jerry into these, like, movie spoofs. First it was Wizard of Oz, and now it's like... And then it was Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, and then who knows what else movie they... Who knows, like, what else they'll ruin. We finally made it here to Pewter City. I kept getting sidetracked by that little topic, but... We finally made it to Pewter City. And this place is important because this is where our first gym is. If you don't know, gyms are where you face against a gym leader and you try to beat them to get a gym badge. To ultimately go into the Pokemon League after beating the 8 gym leaders around the Kanto region and face against the Elite Four to become the champion. So this is why I said that I would stick to Syshunder throughout the rest of the Viridian Forest, because Traptrix is going to be very useful going into this gym, but the exact opposite is true for Syshunder. Because as you can see, hiya, do you want to dream big? Do you dare to dream becoming the Pokemon champ? I'm no trainer, but I can advise you on how to win. Let me take you to the top. Sure, man. Make it gain an advantage. Try different orders to suit your opponent's party. So he's basically telling us a tactic where you just swap out the leading Pokemon in your party for any further fights up ahead, so... But since I've already done that, I will go right ahead and do it. So we got our first gym trainer. Stop right there, kid. You're 10,000 light years from facing Brock. So yes, Brock is the name of the gym. It's the name of the gym leader that runs this place. So Camper Liam. And this is why I said that Traptrix is very useful, because this is a rock-type gym. basically Vine Whip is going to wreck these guys no problem. And I plan to use this thing to carry us through the entire gym, and just look at how much experience we got off of that Geodude alone. It was like a full-on level up. And Sandshrew, Sandshrew is not a rock type, but is a ground type, so take it as you will. It has... Both of these Pokemon have low special defense, especially the Geodude. Geodude's rock ground type, and Sandshrew is pure ground. And shit, I missed. I hate Sand Attack. Sand Attack is one of my least favorite... Well, no, I'm not gonna go easy on Sand Attack. Sand Attack is one of my most hated moves in the entire Pokemon series. It is so annoying to deal with. I mean, it's not as bad as Double Team, obviously, because you can just switch out to get rid of the accuracy reduction, but still. And once again, full on level up for us. Like, these Pokemon are worth a lot of experience at this point in the game. It measures distance, yeah. You're such a dumbass for mixing up on that terminology, but, did we even get damage in that fight? No, we are still completely good to go, so we're ready to face against Brock. So you're here, I'm Brock. I'm Peter's gym leader. My rock-hard willpower is evident even in my Pokemon. My Pokemon are all rock-hard and have true grit determination. I think you need to replace part of that phrase. Rock-hard, that's a little much. That's right. My Pokemon are all rock-type. Fahaha. You're going to challenge me knowing that you'll lose? That's the trainer's honor that compels you to challenge me. Fine then, show me your best. So here we go. First gym leader up against Brock. Leader Brock will elect the battle. He is going to start off with Geodude, level 12. Rock ground type. Rock head for its ability with the moves Tackle and Defense Curl. Not like it's going to matter though, because I outspeed it. Rock types are generally known for being very slow. And since it has next to no special defense, and it's 4 times speak the grass, it doesn't stand much of a chance, so almost a level up, and next up is the strongest Pokemon of the two, is Onix. Onix is level 14, rock ground type, rock head for its ability, not like that matters, just like the Geodude, and it knows some moves Tackle, Bind, and Rock Tomb. So this thing actually does carry a Rock type move, and Rock Tomb is actually pretty scary at this point in the game because it has 60 base power, which is pretty powerful at this point. And it also has a guaranteed chance to, it's also guaranteed to lower the target speed when it does hit, so you may want to be careful of that. And despite its looks, Onix is actually pretty fast for a rock type. See there, it outsped me. And oh, it just barely lived. Crap, he's going to heal. Oh, he didn't heal actually. Okay, that's interesting. Typically gym leaders have items that they use on their Pokemon to heal them up, but I guess he didn't use a potion. That's quite surprising. He just used Bind on me, and I finished him off with Vine Whip. But there we go, that's Brock. That's really all there is to it. So we defeated Brock. I took you for granted, and so I lost. Yeah, you became too confident there, buddy. As proof of your victory, I confer you on with this, the official Pokemon League Boulder Badge. So we received the Boulder Badge. just having the Boulder badge makes your Pokemon more powerful. Specifically, I think it increases the attack stat of the Pokemon that you're using. It also enables the use of the move Flash outside of battle, but we'll get to that later. Of course, a Pokemon must know the move Flash to use it. Wait, take this with you. And we get TM39, which is Rock Tomb. TM stands for Technical Machine, and it's a one-time use item where you can just teach the move onto one of your Pokemon. In later generations, specifically Gen 5 and onward, TMs would become reusable, so yeah, but here is a one-time use item. So, it's TM for Rock Tomb, yeah, lower speed, so we just defeated Brock. Again, that was really easy. I think with that, we are going to end things off here. So next time on Pokemon Leaf Green, we will continue on with our journey. And I'll see you guys then.